how much does it really cost to buy a home in Greenville, North Carolina?
Now, if you've been thinking about buying a home in Greenville, North Carolina, we are Alan Victoria, and we're here to make sure that we give you all of this information on really what it costs to buy a home. So let's talk about it, because buying a home is not just a price tag. It is knowing what is possible for your financial, your peace, and your smart-term goals, your long-term goals, and homeownership puts you in a stronger financial position. So talk to me why people become...
Therefore, either you are a first-time homebuyer in Greenville or out of a state, or you already owned before a house in somewhere else out of Greenville, North Carolina, we wanted to break it down, these steps, and why is it important for you to understand every details, because it's gonna save you tons of money.
When you're looking to buy a home, we have to remember why people become homeowners. You're looking for stability, you're looking for investment, and you're looking for freedom. And this is why you're stopping paying rent and you're building equity in your home instead. You're getting a predictable payment that is not going to continue going up with inflation, so no more rent hikes. You're looking to personalize your space, make whatever it is you want. You don't have to ask anybody's permission to do whatever it is you want. And your asset, as long as you take care of it, is going to go in value. So the biggest question is, what can I afford? What does it cost? And that's going to break down that right now.
Exactly. Therefore, what is important now we need to know is the really median lease price in Greenville, North Carolina. Based on the housing market that we recently released, this number was $269,900. And that means that most of the homes on the market fall around this kind of the price range. Therefore, this is the ballpark that you can say, okay, this is the budget for me if I wanted to purchase a single family home. And now we wanted to, based on this number, break it down that how exactly we wanted to talk about cost of buying in Greenville, North Carolina.
Right. So if you're doing an FHA with 3.5% down, you're trying to keep your costs low as possible. And this is a very normal thing that happens. Your down payment is going to be $9,222 based on that $269. I'm just going to say on average $10,000 because it's easy math for me. And then your loan amount is going to be the rest. The estimated monthly mortgage with just the mortgage and the PMI on this is going to be $1,807. Now, you're going to have it go up a little bit because of insurance and taxes. So I would be saying if you're looking at that at a 7% interest rate, we are talking about $1,800 actually.
Exactly. Therefore, FHA loan might be some solution for many of you that you might not have a very high credit score and you're looking at the lower down payment, as my wife said, with the 3.5%. That could be an option for you. And of course, this tax estimate, it depends on the area. Some area might not have the city taxes, depends on the property that you are purchasing. But this is like an estimate if you are buying a brand new or pre-owned in the area that has city and county taxes.
Now, let's talk about if you are conventional and we're looking at 20% down, which is what people generally, recommend. Why do they recommend it? Because now you don't have that PMI. You're showing up with some equity right away. And we're going to talk about the numbers. You want to talk about
And
the
if
numbers?
they don't have a 20% down, then
It can be less. It can be less.
Okay.
But we're just giving you an example.
We are giving you an example for 20%, but this is actually a story that most of people, they think they should put the 20% down, but for conventional real, we are talking about 5% down minimum.
But if
however, for sake
relocating,
of argument, if you're looking at 20% down payment, for example, for that house to $264,900, we are looking at $52,980 down payment, and the loan amount is going to be $211,920, and the estimate of the monthly payment that now you don't have even that PMI or premium mortgage insurance is going to be around $1,410.
now, this is all just averages because there are certain numbers that we cannot predict. And of course, if you are relocating and you're selling your home in one state and coming to another, you are probably going to come with the higher percent down because that's typically what happens when you're selling one to buy another. A donkey. Now, when you come with extra costs, the extra costs are going to be property taxes. It depends on the house location, how much those taxes are going to be. It's typically going to be between $100 to $250 on average. But again, it just depends on where and how.
$150 to $250 plus, exactly.
Home insurance is going to be, actually can go lower than I put. It could be $60. It could be $200. It really just depends on location. Are you buying by the river where you need flood insurance? Are you not buying by the river to where you don't need flood insurance? It's going to be a huge number. And of course, HOA. It might be nothing. It might be $10 a month, or it could be $200 a month. So
However, we should make sure that HOA is not going to be part of your payment. However, when you are they are calculating for you debt to income ratio, that HOA, it might put you out of the range or not helping you exactly. Therefore, we need to make sure that HOA is very crucial if the HOA is high. Otherwise, for many single family homes, you might be talking about between $200 to $400 a year, and then you can pay it once a year to get rid of that HOA.
Now, when you're looking at costs, the biggest question is always, is it the right time for you? The thing is, buying a home is the biggest purchase you're ever going to make. It costs more than a car, 100%. But most people don't regret buying their home. Why? At least in our area. Why? Home values are 100% raising. We do that. The housing markets every single month. We show those in real time. You're setting yourself up for financial gains in the future. What else?
Exactly. What I wanted to also make sure that there are lender cost for the closing cost. Therefore, if you are purchasing a home as a first-time home buyer or not a first-time home buyer, you need to make sure that you are aware of also the closing costs of your loan. In average, we can say that 3% could be reasonable for our area, Greenville, North Carolina, for average of the loan. Let's say if you are purchasing a home with the $260,000 and you are getting $220,000 a loan, 3% of it, this is going to be $6,600. Of course, it depends on the lender. You need to do your due diligence. At least go with the two lender, get the two code loan estimate, and make sure that you are getting the best option. And that's going to help you. And also, you can ask that lender a question about how much the closing cost in breakdown is, that he can help.
Okay, so that's for lending costs. Let's go back to why you want to look at homes. Home values are growing, as I said. Rents consistently will go up over time. You're paying your landlord's mortgage instead of paying your own mortgage. So it's really in your best interest to say those costs are one thing, but they are one-time costs. After that, we are investing into our future. So it's not just a place to live. We get to build wealth. We get to live how we want to live. And we help buyers every single day do these things.
And also, I wanted to add also, beside of the closing costs, we have attorney's fee. That this is also the attorneys in North Carolina or Greenville, North Carolina, is looking at the title insurance and running the title. Make sure the title is that's going to be a fixed rate. That you're paying something around $900 to $1,100, and you need to add to the closing cost when you are purchasing a home.
Now, maybe for your cost, the budget and lifestyle are going to be higher or lower. We have lenders who can work with you, and they can give them all these breakdowns. We're just talking generalities, but the process can't be stress-free. You just have to kind of trust the people that you're working with, and we hope we've been building trust with you. My husband likes to talk about a lot of the numbers all the time, but it doesn't matter if you're going 3.5% down, 20% down, somewhere in the middle. Buying a home is a huge step, and it's a big step, and you need to trust the people that you're working with. So we help people all the time buying their home or relocating to our area, and we would love to help you.
Exactly. And I hope if you have any obscurity about any of numbers that we said, please give us a call or even comment on our video. Hopefully we can answer your question. And don't forget to look at all these playlists here, because we are looking at to bring you everything about living in Greenville, North Carolina, make your life easier for you. And don't forget to call us. And at the end, don't forget to subscribe in our channel. We love to connect with you, and see you next time.